The universe has a message for you, but to find out if this message is truly for you, you have to pick one of these two animals. First, we have the salamander, and then we have the chipmunk. Okay, so the salamander or the chipmunk. Go ahead and pick one in 3, 2, 1. If you pick the salamander, then this message is for you. If you pick the chipmunk, it's not for you. So we're going to go ahead and throw some tarot. And first, we're going to actually be using a very special deck that was sent to me. This is the original Crowley and Wyatt Victorian Tarot. Thank you guys for sending it. I've been using it. It is truly a beautiful deck. So you guys picked the salamander and the black pepper. This is a very interesting card. Matilda vibes with this card. If you know the movie, give me a shout out in the comments section. But what is coming for you? You've got death. And you know what's really creepy? Anytime I use this deck, this is the card that keeps showing up. Like it just, last time it flew out of the deck, just literally flew out of this freaking deck, which is kind of creepy, but in a magical, awesome way. This deck is alive. So now you've got the death card showing up again. This death card seems to be like the spirit of this deck, and it wants you to know that something really life-changing is coming into your life. Like this is going to alter everything. The death card being major arcana number 13 signals a shift in your field, in your living situation. Career, job, finances, love. I mean, every area of your life is about to be touched. What do we need to know? The Emperor. This shift is going to bring the stability that you've been needing in your life. You know, the Emperor brings money. The Emperor brings power. It brings stability. It brings knowing. With the Emperor, what you have here is order out of chaos. And so if you have found yourself in complete and utter darkness and chaos, and you just don't know what to do and how to do it and when, the Emperor is going to assist you, help you. The Emperor is going to just provide. Okay, this is a provider. This can also be talking about, you know, if you find yourself maybe single without someone, and you are a divine feminine, waiting for your divine masculine, this is a signal that that person might be nearer or closer than you think. So it is definitely a very good omen for relationships. But ultimately, with the Emperor now showing up next to the death card, what we have is a complete shift in fortunes for you, which will lead you, you know, okay, so you've got the Nine of Wands showing up here. Here we have a wounded warrior. So a lot of you are like in your end. Like this is, you know, with the Nine of Wands, what we have is someone who has been through such great arduous battles that they stand in this energy of woundedness where they don't know what to do, how to go about life. They're being extra cautious because they don't want to be hurt anymore. They're being extra careful, right? They're trying to linger in energies that maybe are keeping them stuck or in a certain spot. They're sticking around a little too long. And I get this sense that you're not taking action in some area of your life because you're wounded. And in some ways, this is okay. Okay, this is fine. At least for right now, it is fine. Because with the Nine of Wands, with this wounded warrior, what we have is someone who's healing. What we have is someone who's guarded. What we have is someone who understands that life is darkness to some degree. And sometimes we have to be careful because that darkness can consume. And yeah, so here's the thing. With the Nine of Wands, what we have is the almost the conclusion of a cycle, right? And with the Emperor, what we have is order that's being built out of that chaos that you've been out of, that great battle that you just went through, whether it be with relationships, whether it be with, in your job, whatever, whatever. This is a collective message, but whatever battle you've been through, which feels like it's a battle that has touched every area of your life and has left you feeling depleted, you were victorious. You know you're victorious. You're alive, right? So if you're alive, you are victorious. But ultimately, that victory is going to be karmic in some degree, meaning that the people that have wronged you will receive their fair share. And every good thing that you've done will be rewarded, okay? And you pick the salamander, Matilda vibes, right? Matilda is very innocent. She's very magical. You know, she's the most magical of all of my favorite characters. You've got the Knight of Coins showing up here, which is interesting because the Knight of Coins speaks of someone who's slow moving, okay? In some other decks, this is the Prince of Pentacles. But with the Knight of Coins, this is like your essence right now. It's almost like, you know, if you're being slow to react, if you're being slow to move out of the energies that you're in right now, the universe is pretty much telling you it's fine. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving of the knights. You know, here's someone who knows what needs to be done. Here's someone who pursues not frivolously or not chaotically or not from a place of fear or lack, but pursues out of a place of strength. And so with the Knight of Pentacles, we have someone who is very patient, who's very diligently, very calculating in how he makes his next move, right? So it's fine. This is kind of the wisdom that you've taken out of this battle that you've just undertaken, that you've just been through with the Knight of Wands, right? And you're standing as a wounded warrior in the Knight of Wands, but ultimately that woundedness, right, has left you with this energy of the Knight of Coins, which is just very, 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 it's very filling. It's the kind of energy that creates a foundation underneath and allows for the Emperor to take root, okay? So, you know, with the Knight, what we have is the beginning stages of something truly great and dynamic in your life. That's going to build an empire for you. With the Emperor, think of empire. All right, so we're going to throw one more card and I'm going to throw some oracles. Five of Wands. Okay, what about this? Wow. All right, so now we've kind of taken a bit of a turn here, and now the cards want to focus on love. For some reason, the cards want me to give you a message regarding love and someone in your life. A young man, Page of Wands showing up here. There's a lot of things that are going around with this person. There's a lot of, like, you know, chaotic energies. You know, you've got the Five of Wands showing up here, which is the card of, you know, instability. It's the card of trying to fight for something more. It's the card of you essentially engaging with, you know, negatively with people. And then we have this page right in the middle, this Page of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is the beginning of new love. So for many of you, you're being told that one of the things that you're really going to achieve and obtain with this new Emperor energy is your person, a new relationship. Or if you are in a relationship, the deepening of that relationship. And if, you know, it's going to come, maybe you're feeling a bit chaotic right now, which is why you've got the Five of Wands showing up here, right? We have everyone just kind of fighting for their place and their stature in life. Understand that you are going to reach a point where things are going to really improve, but you have to go through a period of instability in order to get there, which is why at the bottom of the card, you've got the Moon, right? And the Moon signals walking through the chaos, walking through the darkness, not really knowing where to go, where to turn. Everything is mysterious under the light of the moon because, well, there's not much light, right? And so you can fall into a pit. And the good thing is that after the moon, you've got the sun, which is not showing up in this reading, which means that right now you are in moon energy. You're walking through that darkness. You're trying to find your way through. You're trying to see, you know, focus on the beautiful stars above you, right? You've got the light of the moon, but you also have those beautiful stars. And so focus on being patient, focus on being slow moving, focus on yourself, understand that you've won great battles and that whatever comes next is going to be much, much better than what you've left behind. Okay. Now, since we did get love here showing up a lot, I'm going to throw one Lover's Oracle to kind of just get a channeled message. Then I'm going to close the reading out because I'm nearing 10 minutes. Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Guys, this is awesome, okay? Your oracle card that speaks of love speaks of a union that is sacred and blessed by the divine. But you are being asked to honor and treasure that relationship. I think some of you, you've been through so much heartache and pain that you're gonna take this relationship for granted. You're gonna take this person for granted. You're gonna treat them like shit because you've been treated like shit in the past. So on some level, you're still kind of in this energy of exacting revenge against anyone and everyone, but it's because you're fearful of opening up and giving to the energy of love. So you just kind of string people along, you hurt them. This union that's coming for you is sacred, and so you're being asked to honor it, to treasure it. Wow. All right, we're gonna throw another oracle card. We're nearing 10 minutes. I don't want to go past 10, so we're gonna throw one oracle card with one direct message. God, what is it? It's time to release negativity. Boom. There it is, guys. It's time to release negativity. Let it go. It's not serving you any well.